Hi, this is Justin again, and I'm going to design one of the web pages from scratch. So just to give one extra step here that you can use to get you started as far as customizing your site. You should be at this screen. Again, you log in, build a website. From build a website, you choose my websites, and then you end up at this screen, launch the build a site. If you already have the website tonight page up, that's fine. It should be perfectly easy for you to follow along with these steps. If not, log in and follow those steps. So that brings up this page, and you'll see that this is our standard website tonight page. You'll get used to this as you design more pages and edit your pages more often. You go to Design, Page Designer. Now you'll see at the top it says Select Page. You need to wait until that turns black so that you can actually use it. The lettering turns black instead of gray. We're going to deal with the About Us page, so I'm going to click on that. So now the About Us page is all lit up. On the right hand, very right hand, you'll have two scroll bars. You have one that's for the edit window, our main window, and then you have one that's for the actual web page. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit, position my window, scroll the web page down because I want to get to the content. The content is the area underneath where it says About Us. Underneath, this is called the navigation. It's underneath the navigation. This is the title of the page, and it's underneath that. This is the content. So we're going to click on that. This is some text actually that I had put in before. I'm just going to delete all of this so that we can start from scratch. I will go ahead and plug in some text here. This is text, and I'm going to pause it while I plug in a couple of paragraphs. I added just a couple of basic paragraphs about us, about the page really. Now there are three main components that you have on a basic website. You have paragraphs of text, and those are easy. Typing this in, you just type it in, press enter, and go to the next paragraph, just like if you were using Word. So that's really easy. You probably don't need a lot of help with that. The next thing that you'll want to use is what's called a bullet list. So you'll say features, colon, and then you'll put in feature 1, 1, 1, feature 2, feature 3, and so those are the features. I'll fix this so it's right case. And then you highlight those. Notice how I put them right underneath. And then you click on the bullet list, and it puts the features there. I'm going to go right after the colon and just hit delete once. That'll make it go up a little bit. If I hit a delete again, it'll mess it up. So, you'll have to, this is something you have to kind of play with and see how the bullet lists work. I'll show you what happens. You hit delete, see it ends up being part of that. If I hit the bullet list again, then it makes a feature 1 there, and feature 2 gets messed up, and then it works like that. But you just have to play with the bullet list and see how they work. It's a lot harder to explain than it is to play with. The third thing that you'll need to know about is to do images, and every page should have just a simple image. It can be a business related image, it can be an image of the company or something, but it just adds some interest to it. I'm going to show you how to do that. On the left hand side you have images. You click on that. It has add image. You click on that. See, it has images. I'm not going to go into uploading your own images and my images because that's a lot more complicated, but it has a bunch of images already built in. So I'm going to choose business because this is a business site. I'm just going to pick one of them. Let's do this one. Scroll down, click OK. This is really common. This is what you see, and one of the biggest issues that people have is that they insert an image and then it shows up like this. The text is sitting right there. It just doesn't work the way that they want it to. You don't want the image to be right here and the text to be there. You want the image to float to the right or float to the left. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, you double click on the image. This brings up the edit image option. And you'll see on the right hand side it's position image here. And we want the text to float around the left side of it because we want the image to be on the right. So I'm going to choose the text to float on the left. We'll try this out and see how this works. Use this scroll bar and you go down and click OK. Sure enough, now you have the text, you have the text, you have an image over here to the right, and you have a bullet list. Now we have a well laid out page. You click on Publish. It's processing, and you can just publish the updates, or you can publish all. When in doubt, you can do Publish All. In this case, I'm just going to do Publish Updates. Now you see it says Publishing Complete. Just go to the website. You can click on it here. I'm going to go ahead and do that so that you can see how it turned out. The site is up. Here's the advertising at the top because this is a free site. We'll click on About Us. And there it is. See, it has the text and it has the image, which is basically like the home page. This is one that they did. Services. And you can see the services doesn't have an image. You could add an image to that, but they're using a bullet list. So all of these give you some ideas of how to do this. Next, I'm going to do at least one more part. I'm going to show you how to add your free blog. You can have one of the options that you have with this is a free quick blog. Of course, there's a paid option for that too, and of course the free one has advertising at the top like this. But again, it's a good tool and it's included within your domain registration cost. So in other words, for under $10, you can have not only a website but also a blog. And a blog gives you a little more freedom to add extra content, and it's easier to update. Easier to add to, I should say. So that's all for now until the next part of this tutorial. I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll talk to you next time. This is Justin with Justin's Web Design and InfoReady.net. Thanks.